And as you can hear in Austin's voice, he's a little disappointed as Katie Johnson has announced that he will and has confirmed on social media at this point, not even just a report, is confirmed by him that he is entering the transfer portal and will no longer, as we know of this moment, be an Auburn Tiger. So we have to operate off of what we know right now. Your initial reactions and thoughts about that news, even though it's a few days old at this point, what you feeling? What are you feeling, man?
Well, let's just try another little repetition exercise.
Okay.
He's a little psycho.
But he's our little psycho.
And well, no longer. We will share him with someone else. I think it's one of those things where it's a surprising development that hasn't happened before. Now, I think we talked all year about how this team was very willing to share minutes and willing to contribute when their number was called. Katie is someone who can play more minutes somewhere else. And I think that's kind of where after a meeting with coaches, and they decided that would be best and that's be best for him and in his last year of eligibility. So we love Katie. We all love Katie. He has had his moments as an Auburn Tiger, and he has provided plenty of exciting, thrilling moments on the court, as well as plenty of memes for forever. And I wish him the best. I really hate that he will not, or he will play for someone else. I desperately hope he does not play against Auburn somewhere else. But he's going to do great. I love that Bruce Pearl said that he wants to come back and finish his degree at Auburn one day. I love that. I think that shows what Auburn means to him. And Katie has meant a lot to Auburn basketball and Auburn University. So I wish him well. It is a sad moment for Auburn, just in that he has become ingrained in that Auburn family and the Auburn experience, but he'll do great. And I know wherever he ends up, he will have Auburn fans cheering him on, as long as he doesn't play us one day.
Yeah, that's what we're wishing for. I very much am trying to move this into like a well-known thing, the Bo Nix decision. Like, if you're gonna leave if you can as a graduate, or plans to come back and graduate, and go far away, like
as far as possible.
Like the fact that you have a higher chance of seeing Katie again because it's so many teams get into the tournament.
Correct.
And you can't help that. But if he wants to go to Oregon, let him go to Oregon. That's kind of my take on this. Let's give each other some space to grow individually. And when I summarize my thoughts about Katie, is very similar to yours. I was very disappointed, even though I knew this announcement was probably coming. If you just followed this team enough, how everybody makes decisions these days in the transfer portal for their futures, it makes a lot of sense for Katie. And I wish it didn't have to be that way, but apparently that's just how it's going to go down. And Bruce has said as much. And I think outside of maybe just certain few fans who don't know how to rationalize things, I think all parties involved know that this is for the best for all parties, outside of missing each other. Like this is not something we want to have happen, but for each team to grow beyond party to grow beyond each other, I think that's probably the decision that needs to happen. So our little psycho, we are going to miss you very, very much, but we will follow you.
That's right.
Very, very closely, and see what other shenanigans you get yourself into, and hopefully frustrate so many other teams.